Yo, what is good? What is good? What is good, beautiful people? Of course, you know who I be. Good Doc, Dr. Mike TV, back again, once again, with just a real question. So we just had a live stream the other day, guys. That was awesome. But something dawned on me as I was having a conversation with my folk, and the question dawned on me: Are the Terries the reason why many of you foreigners are not coming to the Davao City, Mindanao region? Are the Terries the main reason why many of you are choosing to congregate in areas like Manila, Angeles City, Cebu, and the like, Dumaguete, rather than coming to holla at your boy in Davao City when I'm there? And I have to ask a real one. Are the Terries scary? Are you scared of the Terries? Are the Terries scary to you? Coming from a black man who's lived in Davao practically his whole time in the Philippines, I guess I don't see it. I guess I'm missing the point there. What is it that's really keeping you away from Davao City? I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not about to let the cat out the bag and encourage y'all to come. Because, hell, I kind of like it the way that it is. It's not overrun with a lot of foreigners. It's not overpopulated with a large foreigner base. You find that a lot in Cebu. Find that a lot in Manila. Definitely find that a lot in AC. But are the Terries the reason why? I'm definitely curious. And the reason I ask these questions are because I feel like there's no other reason why you wouldn't come to Davao City. I mean, granted, yeah, it might be boring to some, but it's safe. Like, I make videos walking around Davao City at night quite a lot. Well, at least two videos that you guys have seen. I've got other videos that I just haven't put out. But I guess I'm trying to figure out if the Terries are really scary to you. um, it's a real thing. I mean, it's a real and present danger to an extent. But like I said, city area, you don't really have that problem. Mindanao region, maybe. But I want you guys to understand the particular groups operate in clusters in the province areas, the more smaller areas. It's not something that you find in abundance in the city area. It's not something that you find to be common, per se, in the Davao City area. These particular individuals don't congregate in the city. They just don't. Trust me, if you've seen the military and the Philippine police and the presence that they have in the region, I would say honestly, Davao City is the safest city in all of the Philippines. No doubt. Whoever wrote that in an article, they got that right. For sure. Whoever wrote that Davao City was the safest city in the Philippines, I'm going to go out on a limb and say they're correct. And the reason why I say that is because, not because of my bias, but it has a lot to do with the negative image that surrounds the place. The fact that it is an area that people like to talk about in reference to or in conversations about dealing with the Terries. How it is something that is always a topic of conversation. It always seems to go together. Oh, are you not scared to be there because of this? Are you not scared to be there because of that? And I think to myself, no, I'm not. This is where I grew up, basically. So if I'm able to live comfortably, a really good life, have a great experience, something that I'm able to share through my YouTube channel, something that I'm able to enlighten my audience about, why would the first thing that comes to your mind be about, oh, well, I heard this about Davao City? No, you didn't really hear that about Davao City. You might have heard that about the Davao region or the Mindanao region, but you've never heard about that about the city. Now, the night market situation, That's different. That was just something. Okay, it happens. It's not a consistent thing. It's not something that happens on a consistent basis. It's not an everyday occurrence. Not like the media and other places want to try to convince you that it does. You have these people who are trying to convince you not to come to a particular place. Granted, I should be on their team and representing that this is the image that needs to be put out there to keep them from my paradise, but that's not the way I operate, man. It's not the way I operate. I guess I like bullets flying past my head first thing in the morning. Apparently, that's how you guys think Davao is. Apparently, you guys think I wake up every day in a war zone. You know, you guys think every time I step out the door, I'm in a bulletproof vest or some shit. I got my AK on my sidearm or something. Like I'm going to war every time I walk down the street or something. I don't know where this image was perpetuated about Davao. Sure as hell didn't come from me. Didn't come from a lot of the gentlemen that I talked to. But it is what it is, man. I think that you need to find your comfort and solace. Like I said, when it comes to the safety in places that you want to live in the Philippines, you got to find where you're comfortable. If Davao City's not it, Davao City's not it. I can't really tell you anything else, nor can I say more about it. But if the Terries are the reason y'all motherfuckers is acting all scary, man, y'all can miss me with that nonsense, bruh. It ain't as bad as y'all over here perpetuating it to be. I don't know who sold that, who sold y'all on that thought process. Because I know a lot of guys who are still in Davao, still living it up. And they probably gonna be mad I made this video because I should be the one encouraging y'all to stay away. Y'all don't have to come to Davao. I don't have to sit here and try to encourage you otherwise. You go to wherever you want to in the Philippines, wherever you deem necessary. More than likely, you're gonna go the first place you meet a chick. It don't matter if that's Iloilo. It could be in Bansalan. It can be in AC. Wherever you meet your first girl online, that's the first trip you take it. Probably. Because that's normally why guys choose to run around anyways. They run around after Punaan. Big whoop. But if the Terries are the reason you acting scary, let me ease your mind a little bit. Let me ease your pain a little bit. Let me inform you that y'all need to come at it from a different approach, people. It's not that serious. It never has, and it never will be. In my personal opinion, this is coming from a college kid who grew up there, spent the majority of his time there. We're talking 10 solid years, people. I didn't live anywhere else for a solid 10 years. I might have visited other places, but my home was in the city. As a matter of fact, it was literally 30 minutes on the outskirts of the city, technically. So I would be considered living in the areas where the Terries are supposed to be scary, where they're, apparently in the background trying to hatch their next deviant plan or something. It's just not like that, guys. That's all I want to say. I ain't trying to sit here and convince you otherwise. I'm not here trying to sell you on a dream. I'm not here trying to sell you on a marketing scheme. The Davao tourism, whatever the hell, ain't paying me to say this, even though we do need to have a conversation about that. I think I need to be the spokesperson for Davao City. This blackface here, trust me, I can make y'all millions in pesos. Trust me, I can bring a lot of business. I gotta holler at them about that. But in hindsight, man, y'all got it twisted, bro. Trust me, y'all got it twisted. It's not that bad, and it never was that bad. I just wish that people would stop crying about, or stop asking me about, I should say, oh, what is Davao like with all of this, issues with the Terries and shit. Like, are y'all okay over there? Like, I heard this was happening. Y'all heard that was happening in the region. You didn't hear that was happening in the city. And I hate when people get that confused. The city, the region, two different things, people. Davao region consists of a lot of different places. Davao City is literally the city of Davao. All right? That's like when you say New York City, right? There's New York, got Buffalo, and all the other places around New York. Then you got New York City. So New York City is not necessarily representation of all of New York. It's just what you hear the most about. Same with Davao City. Don't let what you hear about the region fool you when it comes to the city. I speak for the city. And nothing more, nothing less, ladies and gentlemen. So I hope that this PSA or whatever you want to call it, the Terry's making you scary. I hope y'all learned something today. I've talked about it so much until I'm blue in the face, bro. Just chill, bro. It ain't that serious, all right? That's all the doc wanted to say. So, with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and get to getting. Got things to do. The good doc is officially out. At least nako paalam, which means gotta go, gotta go. Bye bye. As always, love you guys. Maokita, mabuhay. Peace.